George R. Martin once said, "A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one." Today, I want to talk to you about the key to human development. And by the end of my speech, I should be able to motivate you to see the need why you need to be reading books, because reading books is a priceless gift that every human being needs. Throughout history, reading has been the world's most priceless gift. In the past, this gift was not accessible to many. May I share the words of an author who wrote, "If there's one crowning achievement in the collective history of mankind, one overshadowing accomplishment from among the aggregate of human discoveries and advances, it is perhaps man's ability to read. Through this seemingly simple act, one can exchange thoughts and feelings or transmit experience and learning from one generation to another." Reading was once the privilege of royalty and rich. Today, it is accessible to most mankind. Isn't it wonderful to know that in the past, it was very difficult for people to even gain the opportunity to read. But in our day, thanks to technology, thanks to good authors who have thought about us, they write books to encourage us, to entreat us, to always seek after learning. In the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we believe that knowledge is the basis of our faith. In other words, Heavenly Father who created us is the source of all truth, the source of all knowledge. And so he beckons us, he entreats us to seek knowledge. And one of the effective ways to seek knowledge, it is through reading. May I share another quote with you by this same author who mentioned that the average elementary student reads at higher levels than the average elementary students read at higher levels than the average adult of a few decades ago. And a short century ago, this skill was unattainable dream for a large portion of the world's population. The mastery, the artistry, the wonder of reading. Reading makes every person a poet, a philosopher, a statesman. Reading makes a housewife's voice as valid as that of the judge, gives bargaining power to the coal miner, arms the citizens with weapons to fight bureaucracy. With this single skill, more falsehoods have been uncovered, more despots dethroned, more truth enshrined than through all battles ever fought. Come to think of it, he who loves reading needs no other gift. I repeat my words. He who loves reading needs no other gift. Because with this simple act, you can learn so many things. Just like George R. Martin said, a reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. And on the other hand, the man who does not read lives only one life. While growing up, I am grateful that I had mentors who mentored me to see the importance of reading. That reading has been part of me. And through this same reading, I see much improvement in my life. I am grateful for all these people. Also, I have seen the negative consequences of those who do not read. In my part of the world, poverty is at its high stake because most people do not like to read. It is just unfortunate. And ignorance, they say, is a hindrance to human development. My classroom teacher once said to me that, "Solomon, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance." And this thought has always been with me. to say that reading is very important, and that if we really want to get to where our Father in heaven wants us to get, we need to cultivate the habit of reading. In the past, we've learned about, in the past and present, we've learned about great leaders who have read wide, broadened their scope, their horizon about life in general, and we've seen how wonderful they have become. The same vein, when we read, we can become scholars in our own fields. Reading is a skill which, if we fail to attain, we can become poor people. With this simple skill, rich people can continue to stay rich, and without which the rich people can become poor, and with which the poor people can become rich. I believe in the power of reading. I believe that if we make it a point to seek learning, even by reading and by applying the things that we have, we become great people. I entreat us all to make reading a part of our lives. That if you don't have a habit of reading, we must cultivate one. And I know with all my heart that when we read, we can enlarge our souls and our horizon about the world around us. Thank you.